David with Preps Life. I'm here today to talk about the gas tapper system. It's a fuel siphoning device, and I have a car that's really hard to get fuel out of, some bad gas. So I'm gonna switch things around to show you guys the kit and show you the overall process. So here's the gas tapper kit. This one I bought on Amazon for just a shade under $100. They have two versions, this being the lesser version. The higher end version is just a shade under $200, and with the higher end version you get longer lines, mainly for I guess boats and maybe like an 18-wheeler. It has a stronger pump, the higher end version does, to get it through those longer lines. This one has a smaller pump for just normal vehicles and trucks. So I'm going to open it up. So we have the instruction manual right here. Just simple, pretty simple there. I took some of the lines out already. Basically there's a siphon line and a guide tube that I'll show you in just a minute. So here's the pump right here, and then the tube that will be going into the siphon line, and then the end of the tube going into the gas can. So I'm going to get this set up on my car, and I'll switch to the car in just a moment. Okay, so I have the gas tapper hooked up. Here's the the power. It's kind of your normal car adapter, secret outlet. I kind of have to give them a ding on not making it AC powered. You have to buy a separate AC to DC converter, which run anywhere from I guess $20 to $30 online. So yeah, it is kind of a knock right there from me, having to pull up another car beside it because the car I'm trying to get it out of, the battery is kind of dead right now. So anyway, have the line hooked up right here. It comes hooked up and it's going into our gas tank, and it's cool to have a little wire kind of thing around here to prevent it from falling out. So, and so right here I have our lines already in the car. There's a little guide outlet thing right here that you initially put in so the tube doesn't get cut. And then here's the guide tube itself, the thicker tube that I pressed all the way down in until you actually feel really hard resistance, and then it stopped. And then here's the siphon tube itself, and you put that in the guide tube and you go to resistance and you hit it and you push it in, kind of twist it around until you can kind of get it through the blockage, the anti siphoning mechanism in the car. This is a 2008 Ultima Coupe to be precise, 3.5, and I had trouble with other kits. They just wouldn't get down in there. This one I had some trouble with, had to kind of twist it around a bit. It still wouldn't go in, and one thing I did, I lubed up the last half of the lines inside down in there with some WD-40, and that really did the trick. It just, you know, in terms of getting it all the way down in there, it just slid down perfectly, and it's a perfect fit. So I'm going to go ahead and hook the tube up and start the gas tapper and see how much fuel we can get out. Just have to get it on it. You don't want to put it on too tight here because it'll be hard to get off. I don't know if you can see that. It's so sunny outside. It's hard for me to see my video. I'm going to pull this out just a little bit so I can squeeze it on. I'm actually going to stop the video really quick so I can actually use two hands. Okay, so I have it on now. That's probably as much as you need it on, I would imagine. So it's all hooked up, and you want to make sure that you have the arrow right here pointing this direction for the line that goes into your gas can. So I'm going to turn it on, and we'll see if some gas comes out. Oh, and we have our gas filter right there. And there it comes. It'll rattle a little bit until the gas gets completely through the filter and the pump, and it is going in. I mean, it seems kind of slow, but it's doing the job. I had probably 3/4 of a tank of bad gas. I don't recommend getting this for going and trying to get gas out of other people's cars that aren't yours. It's mainly used for getting out bad gas like I'm doing, or maybe you want to get out get out gas from one of your cars, from maybe your lawnmower or something like that, swapping it around. I mean, that's kind of a complicated process instead of going to the gas station, I know, but for me, it's just getting out the bad gas in my car that's been sitting here for quite a long time. So yeah, and it's still coming out pretty good here. Like I say, it's a good bit of gas. I might actually just leave it like this to make sure it all gets out. It may not get out all of the gas. There may actually be some residual, maybe even up to 1/4 of a tank, I've heard. But I think as long as you get it down to under half, or especially a 1/4 or lower, you can put in good gas and it'll be enough to get your car started. So yeah, that's the gas tapper. Looks like it's working great so far. Just like the reviews, there are some cars that it may not work on, I've heard. So you want to look on their list on their website to see what those cars are that it won't work on, so you don't blow $100, because once the gas goes through these tubes, you won't be able to return it. So yep, that is the gas tapper, and thank you guys for watching this video, and be sure to check out our Preps Life website and Discord chat for more. Thank you.